Hey everybody, Jaspinko here with episode 2 of Geo Fraud Season 7 Division 2. Before we get into today's GeoGuessr challenges, let's take a quick look at the leaderboard to see where we currently stand. Last week in the first game of the season, I didn't do so hot, so we currently sit near the bottom of the pack. But that's really just setting us up for a compelling underdog story, right? As we did last week, we're going to do a practice map together, matching the specs of the real game, so that we're warmed up for when the score really counts. I've put the challenge link in the video description if you'd like to practice along with me. Let's get to it. For week 2, we are playing on an arbitrary Europe with 90 seconds per round, without moving, but panning and zooming are allowed. Let's practice. While I like to think I'm pretty good at Europe in GeoGuessr, I'm also playing against a ton of people from Europe, so they might have the home field advantage. That's all the more reason why we need to practice right now, right? So let's get started. Alright, round 1 is putting us on a pretty narrow road. Right up against a fence. We do have a stop sign. I could honestly see this being Spain with the trees like this, and the mountains seem to have more shrubs than actual trees on them. Let's go with somewhat northern Spain. I'll go Zaragoza. Oh my gosh, that was a rare Sardinia round. I don't know too much about what Sardinia looks like in Street View, so now I know, I guess. Let's see where we end up in the next round. We're on a gravel road. This isn't really an upgrade compared to the last round. Is there any meta clues whatsoever? We don't have any signage. We don't have any signage in sight. All we get is a little stub of an antenna. I don't think that's enough to determine it for us. I could honestly see this being Russia, so let's throw it maybe south of Moscow. It was Latvia. We were actually super close to the coast there. Oh my gosh. I would not have guessed based on what we could see. Well, hopefully we can get the country right in the next round. Alrighty. What's going on with this pole? There's like poles within the pole. It looks like the buildings are all metal sheet siding, which is interesting. We have some sheep in the field. Yeah, this feels Scandinavian. The combination of red paint everywhere and the metal siding on the houses just screams like Sweden or Norway to me. Given that it's pretty hilly, I'm going to go with Norway, but like southern Norway. Let's go here. It was Norway. That was the right call as far as countries go, but we're kind of far away. That was over 200 kilometers. We can do better. Let's try to do better in the next round. Alright, this is super vibrant. Oh my gosh, and we're very low to the ground. This is low camera. So that could put us in Switzerland. Switzerland is one of the countries with low camera. This might seem like an odd guess given how flat it looks, but I'm going to go with Switzerland based off of the camera being low. Switzerland is one of the few low camera countries there are. So what looks like a flat area of Switzerland? I guess north of Zurich. Good call. It was just about right there. It was Switzerland. So it's good to know that even in Generation 4, Swiss camera is still very low to the ground. Alright, hopefully we can have another round like that up next. Okay, this looks quite arid. We can tell here that they drive on the left side of the road in this location, which is a little unexpected to me, to be honest. We have water to our west. Water to the west and driving on the left is a very interesting combination. Is this ever Crete? I'm gonna send it in Crete. I don't know if they drive on the left there, but it's possible. Oh my gosh, it was Malta. I never get Malta in GeoGuessr, so I learned something today. Malta drives on the left side of the road. Huh. How about that? Well, in total, I got a score of only 11,758 points. That's not a passing grade if this were a test. So hopefully we get a better seed in the actual game. Okay, now that I'm warmed up, it's time to play my actual submission to the league for week 2. Once again, this is on an arbitrary Europe with 90 seconds per round and no moving. Wish me luck. Given how the practice round went and the fact that I'm up against so many talented European players, this is a very nerve-wracking game to play. Let's get into it. Alright, these look like Slovenian bollards. I could see this being Slovenia. Yeah, we got some good patches of forest, mountains, presumably the Alps to the northwest. I'm going Slovenia. Somewhere around here. Oh, that hurts. That was actually Austria. I suppose the bollards do look similar between Austria and Slovenia. Alright, well, it could have been worse. Let's see how we do in the next round. Alright, this is definitely somewhere Nordic. We have short dashed white lines along the sides of the roads. And that's pretty much all we can go off of. I could see this being Sweden. Let's go with Sweden. It was Sweden. I just didn't go far enough north. I should have been more confident in that guess. Hopefully I can get the right country in the next round. It's a little hard to make out the language on that sign. I don't know what poles these are. I think my lack of pole knowledge is coming to get me now. Alright, so the fact that I don't know what country this is means I need to go into damage control mode. Where is a good guess that will hedge me against a few different places this could be? I think Slovakia could be a good hedge because I'm kind of leaning Czechia or Hungary. It could be either of those as far as I can tell. So I'm going to throw it in Slovakia. It could even be in Slovakia proper. Let's find out. It was in Serbia. Very interesting. Very close to the border with Hungary, but definitely in Serbia. I think Slovakia was a good call for a hedge. Had I gone further north to Czechia, which is one of the countries I thought it could be, we would have done a lot worse. I'm pretty happy with that score, but I'd like to do better in the next round. Alrighty, we have a ton of signage. We have a KFC and a Circle K. We have a red route number and a yellow route number. Definitely in a city. There will be some 5Ks. ASZT? That's so many consonants in a row. Oh my gosh, okay. We are in Poland. These are Polish highway signs. Route 60 to Warsaw. Is that the same thing as Warsaw, or is there a different place called Warsaw? I'm questioning things. Well, I guess we could find 60. Make sure we have a pin in Poland. We're facing south, so we gotta be north of Warsaw. Here's 60. And Kutno, where is Kutno? Here's Kutno. Alright, well, I guess I'm leaving my pin in Kutno. You know what? Not bad. Not bad. We were only 43 kilometers away, but then again, everybody else playing would have seen that sign and gotten at least as close as I did. So I need all of your energy now, going into this 5th and final round of the game that counts. Okay, it's mountainous. That roof isn't in great condition. Is that something we see a lot? Co-op or coop? What are these poles? Lots of mountains. We are surrounded by mountains. To our east, to our northeast, to our north. I feel like the camera is low. So I am going to put it in Switzerland, but it's not like super hilly Switzerland. We haven't gotten deep into the Alps yet, so I'm thinking more foothills. Maybe just south of Zurich. Let's go with that. Oh my gosh, that was way wrong. So it must not have been low cam. That was Slovakia. Well, we ended up with 15,375 points this week, which is better than we did last week, so as long as we keep up with that positive trajectory, we'll be winners in no time. Here's how everyone else did this week. Joey came in first place with 21,960 points, Clemu came in second with 21,761 points, and Dazai came in third with 21,329 points. Jake and Flamp didn't play this week's challenge, so despite my dismal score, I still picked up one more point than them toward the overall leaderboard. Here are the standings after we add in this week's leaderboard points. I'm currently tied with Pop Guy for last place, so hopefully I can turn this ship around next week. I hope you enjoyed today's challenges, I know that I did. Let me know in the comments if you ended up playing along with the practice challenge, and I'm curious, which rounds did you find to be the most challenging? Also, be sure to subscribe so you know when the next episode comes out. And until then, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you again very soon.